Hey everybody, it's Riker Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. Today we're going to be entering the wingly city of Ulara, tucked away in the middle of a vast arid desert. Okay, game? Where's the town? Why not, Rose? That explains why you've lived for so long. You stopped time for your body? And apparently the magic of her choker is the only way to see this town. So apparently only Rose and Maru can enter the city of their own power. Who knew such a beautiful place existed in the middle of a desert? And this teleporter will take us to the Spring Breath town. What's there to be afraid of, Rose? Oh, right, the Winglies would be mad at Rose because she missed the Moonchild. In this treasure chest, we get a Sun Rhapsody. A little bit sneaky, because you can't see it during the cutscene. This place is gorgeous. You know what this place reminds me of? This place reminds me of the Selesnya towns from Ravnica. And speaking of which, I am really excited to go back to Ravnica, because that's when the original Ravnica block is when I started playing Magic the Gathering, and I loved Ravnica's story. Charlotte Frama. Well, that's Rose for you. No wonder she's so insensitive. So the objective of your journey is now to save the world, correct, Gart? Now that the black monster doesn't exist anymore? Huh. The Spring Breath town of Ulara is pretty huge, and there's a lot of story here, and there's just plain a lot to do here. Just like Taburua, there's actually a nightlife here. What's down here? Nothing! Yet. Yeah, this is Ulara's nightclub. And that NPC I talked to before reveals that Rose is indeed over 11,000 years old. I believe I mentioned this at the end of Disc 3, but the square of 108 is 11,664, which falls between 11,000 and 12,000. And I find that really interesting. How the story writers for this game used the number 108 as a religious tool. It really makes the religion of well, not the religion, but the atmosphere and just the way everything's set up in the world behind the Legend of Dragoon a lot more believable. Right, the moon signet. The signet sphere. Huh. That's right. The thing is, that's the purpose of the Divine Moon objects was to break the signet sphere. Charla is going to explain everything about the signet sphere, and this will better explain what Zieg was talking about at the end of Disc 3. We get a Stardust here. I'm actually not going to talk to Charlotte just yet. There's a couple more things I want to do in town first. There are actually 3 Stardusts here, which will bring our total all the way up to 49. Oh, I guess Miranda doesn't like roses. Oh, that's pretty strong. Well, I guess you're right. Roses are beautiful, but they're definitely not very nice plants. That's an interesting metaphor. If you actually check the bed of roses here, you'll find another Stardust. That brings the total to 48. The Stardust plan. So, that never really explains where the Stardust came from, but whatever. I don't think it's ever explained. There's Weapon Shop here, and I believe if you check this vase, yeah, there's this vase on the far side of the Weapon Shop that contains the final Stardust of Ulara. That brings the total up to 49. You can buy all 4 of the, well, maybe not all 4, but there's enough of the, I believe you can buy every useful status-inducing item here. And finally, if you want to, you can buy attack balls and recovery balls, but I think they're far too expensive for what they do. And I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm going to get rid of this Spirit Potion, too, because it's just, I have all the stuff I want now. Let's get rid of the recovery ball. Do I need this many Angel's Prayers? I definitely don't need the Sun Rhapsodies, that's for sure. How many Healing Fogs do I have? I just need 1 for now, because I don't think too many bosses in this disc have powerful single targeting attacks. 3 Angel's Prayers should be enough. Yeah, that's good. Not to mention I'm running really low on funds. You can get some new weapons here if you want. You get the Fairy Sword here for Dart, gives him 50% more SP, which would be useful if he didn't already have yeah. Yeah, if he didn't already have his edition max, you can get the Arrow of Force for Miranda here, and you can get the Thunder Fist for Hashel. I personally don't like the Thunder Fist because being Thunder Elemental is a drawback, and I'm gonna have to sell some stuff to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell some stuff to get. Yeah, let's just get rid of this Moon Serenade because I'm not gonna need it. Oh, I still can't afford the Arrow Force. Well, this is annoying. Do I have anything else I can sell? Not really. I guess I'll just sell an Angel's Prayer and a Healing Breeze to get the last bit of gold I need. Wow, I've never, in any of my playthroughs, I've never had gold be this big an issue. I mean, I guess I could sell excess armor, but I'm OCD like that, and I like having a full armor screen. Well, I think that's everything we can take care of in Ulara, except heading over to Charlotthrama like we're supposed to. So let's check in on her, see what's going on. She should be through here. Yep. Rosie, really? I don't think she's going to take very kindly to that. That's how being a son works. Like, they're not even married, and Charlotte's calling Rose honey. That's kind of creepy, I think. Can we get to business here, Charlotte? What's the purpose of the signet sphere? Oh, he's trying to break the signet of the moon. And, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, there were 5 signets, but there are only 3 left. One of them was in the Forbidden Land Cadessa, which was destroyed during the Dragon campaign, and the other one was destroyed when the Divine Dragon attacked the Crystal Palace. There are 3 left. Yeah, knowing that, I don't know how he would have access to that information. But what about the moon? So the moon itself is the 108th fruit? That's interesting. So Melbu is Charla's brother. Yeah, when those two... So the signet didn't do anything because the whole soul was trapped in the crystal sphere, which was destroyed during the Dragon campaign. And then the soul has been wandering and going into the Moonchild. So when so that's the reason why Rose has to kill the Moonchild every time, is so that the soul would be required to transmigrate every 108 years. But what about Zieg? What happened to him? I thought he was a nice guy. And even Charla doesn't understand why. But why would you need items to break the signet if that was, like, your backup plan? Why would Melbu insist on the on there being items to break the signet? So it was for selfish reason. Oh. So Melbu was right. Right. We do remember from the librarian telling us that Melbu was a dictator. So the signet was to weaken the crystal sphere's power. Huh. Wow. That's a pretty elaborate plan. Anyway, where are the rest of the signets? The Magical City Aglis, the Lost Cities of Nebetos, and the Death City Wait, I thought Rose destroyed Mayfill. Rouge. Wait, Rouge is Heschel's hometown? Wow. We're going to go to Hashel's hometown, finally. And Rouge is the last town in the game. Well, that's quite a bit of information for us to take in. So I think I'm just going to leave this episode at that and let you guys really digest the big plot reveal and really what we're going to be doing in Disc 4. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon, we are going to explore Ulara's nightlife and hopefully learn some more information about what we're supposed to do in the 3 magical cities. See you, everybody!